If you want to know Microsoft Copilot's top 5 tips and tricks, you're in the right place. Let us jump straight in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Microsoft Copilot is taking the AI world by storm, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So the first thing I want to show you is when you are using Windows 11, you can actually have Microsoft Copilot as a sidebar. Now, Microsoft Copilot, the icon looks like this. If you go over to the bottom of your toolbar, you can actually tap on that and you can see it in over here. Now, this sidebar does not require you to open any other app. It is a sidebar all on its own, and it's absolutely fantastic. So there's a few things you can actually do here. I'm going to just go through some of the things that I've already prepared. So the first thing over here is that you can use it as a standard chat bot, right? So you can ask it, write a short essay that analyzes the merits of universal basic income. You can also go ahead and you can ask it to recommend budget-friendly travel destinations. You can also go ahead and ask it anything else that you need to ask it. But this is a cool thing that the sidebar actually features. You can ask Microsoft Copilot to actually go ahead and operate things on your actual device. So over here, I wrote open Slack. Now, Slack is an app that I have on my device, and it asks me, open an app? Sure. Would you like me to open Slack app for you? You can now go ahead and tap yes, and it'll open Slack. You can ask it to open settings. You can ask it to open any other app. You can ask it to open the run command in Windows, the run app. You can ask it to do pretty much anything, right? You can also go ahead and ask it to open a Google Chrome tab and search for XYZ, and it'll do exactly that. Now, this is absolutely fantastic. I think it's great. And the fact that I don't have to go and do anything in any other app to access it is fantastic. One of the nice things is that you don't have to know your device through and through to be able to access any of these settings. You can just go ahead and ask the Copilot whatever it is that you need to know, and it'll take you exactly there on your device. Now I'm going to go into settings on my device, and if you go into settings and you look for personalization, you'll find it on the left hand side. You can have a look here, and if you look for your taskbar, you can see here that Copilot is turned on. Now, if it's not turned on, you can just turn it on, and if it's not installed, you can actually go and find it in the Microsoft App Store. The next thing I want to talk about is going into one of our browsers. You can use Chrome. If you use Chrome, you can use Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge actually has a built-in sidebar. So if you're going into Microsoft Edge, you can see over here on the right-hand side, it has that built-in sidebar. So this basically will allow you to interact with the pages that you're loading. So you can now interact with the actual browser, which I think is brilliant. If you're not using Edge, you're actually using Chrome, you can actually download the Chrome extension. So if you go down here on your menu to extensions and you go to your Chrome store, you can actually look for the Copilot extension, and over here you will see that you will find your Copilot extension. Basically what will happen is you'll be able to use the extension just as you will in the Microsoft Edge browser. So let's say perhaps you're doing a research project. Let's say perhaps you are, doing whatever you need to do. You can do it with Copilot. So you can say, help me find articles for a grade 9 school essay on a specific topic. You can now go through like complex articles, and you can summarize those articles. So if you are looking for the best pan for outdoor cooking, you can go and search this now. And let's say that there is an article. You can go a look here. So what you can do now is ask it to summarize an article in over here. So for example, you're going to open this article over here, and you can read through this, and it's a lot of reading, but basically what you want is the gist of what they're actually saying. So you can go ahead and ask it to summarize this page for you. You can also ask it to explain the page for you. You can ask it everything that you need to know about this page in detail, and that's absolutely fantastic from Microsoft Edge and Copilot. The next thing I want to show you is how Copilot integrates into Microsoft Apps. Now, I think this is fantastic. So I'm going to open up Excel, and the reason I'm opening up Excel is because Excel has a lot of complexity to it, and if you're not familiar with its complexity, then you're sort of limited in what you're able to do. So if you go up here, you can see that there's a little icon that says add-ins, and you can actually download Copilot for your Microsoft Apps. And as I said, it is a paid service, so I don't currently have it. But let's say, for example, over here, I have the sample of a 14-day video series, right? And the video series is entitled Getting to Know the Photographer. Let's say I want to actually build this template as I have now. So this template is basically for one video. So we've got a video title, we've got all of our scenes, and we've got a script. Okay, let's say I want to take this and I want to do it for 14 videos. I can basically request and use a command that Copilot build this template for me so that I don't have to do it myself. So I can basically ask for a template and then have it duplicated for each one of the other templates that I need. So here's the second template and so forth. So you'll just open up a new sheet per video course that you're doing, and this will be something that you will do if you're looking at sort of using Excel's more complex features. So let's say if you want to build a table, right? You're going to go up here and you are going to say you want to create a table, and then you are wanting to put in all the details for your table. Let's say you are building an expense tracker. Let's say you're building a budget tracker. Let's say you're building a business plan, and you need to make sure that all of this stuff is detailed, but you actually don't know how to use Excel and all of its features. So the nice thing is that you can ask Copilot to do all of this for you. So you're looking at complex formulas, and it'll sort all of this out for you. All you have to do is ask it to do it. The next thing that I want to get into is just the general interface of copilot.microsoft.com, and basically you're going to use this as a general chat bot, right? But it's got so much more. So if you're going into copilot.microsoft.com, you can see over here that you can use it as a full-on chat, but you can also use the microphone over here. If you can see at the top of the chat box on the right hand side, there is a microphone icon. You can obviously just have to enable access to your microphone. You can now chat with Copilot. You can also add an image. You can add this image from your device. You can actually search for an image as well on the web, and you can ask it to generate images right here as well. You can see that there are a couple pre-made commands over here. You can also have it write code. You can also ask it complex questions, and you can see that there is a bunch of awesome things you can do. Now from here, you can see on the right hand side that you have all your chats. You can also use Designer, which allows you to create images from Word. So that's text to image. You can also plan your vacation. You can have a cooking assistant and a fitness trainer. You can see all of your recent chats over here as well. So this is fantastic for me. It's going in here and wanting to create and have somebody assist me. So you can almost brainstorm with Copilot and not only ask it to give you information. You can also choose the style, which I think is fantastic. So if you're looking for something that is more creative, you're looking for something that is more sort of out of the boundaries of, you know, just the norm, you can use the more creative tab, and this will allow you to generate awesome ideas, brainstorm, and really bounce ideas and concepts off of Copilot and get a better understanding of what it is that you want to do. If you're looking for more precision in terms of its responses, if you're looking to have something a little bit more factual, a little bit more professional, then the more precise option is what you are going to choose here. And then if you're looking for something that's more balanced, more conversational, more sort of in between the creativity as well as the more professional precision, then the more balanced option is great. And I love the fact that we have these options, because I, previously, before I used Copilot, I would actually type in as a command, I would like you to do X, Y, and Z, and I'd like it to be in this tone, and I'd like you to have a little bit of creativity, but I need you to keep it professional. And having to write out these commands every single time is a little bit time consuming, whereas you could be using that time to be putting into your project. The fifth and final tip I am going to share with you, and this is the most amazing. If you have come this far, well done. Let's jump straight into the plugins on the right hand side. Now, Copilot has a ton of plugins. You have the search, the Instacart, you have Kayak, Clara, you have the Open Table Shop, and then also the last and final one that I think is the absolute most amazing is Suno. Now, with Suno, you can make a song, a full song. It doesn't just give you song lyrics, it gives you an actual full song. So make sure that that toggle switch is actually turned on. You're going to go ahead now and type in something here. So you will start the command with make me a song about, and now you can type in anything you would like over here. So let's get crazy. Let's make a song about a shark that is in love with a tuna fish. We're going to go ahead and hit enter. Now, if you're wanting to use Suno on the sidebar, just a quick note, if you say can you open Suno, Suno is not an app that you have on your device, so it won't open Suno. However, what it will do is it'll say it'll give you some information about Suno, and then it'll allow you the links to actually go into Suno. So you can go into Suno AI, which is actually a full application all on its own. You can actually go onto this website, but it is integrated as a plugin into Copilot, so you can use it with Copilot. The features are somewhat limited, but if you want to know a little bit more about Suno, we have a video on the channel. You can go and check it out. So let's get back to what Copilot has done here. So as you can see, it says, sure, I can help you with that. We're creating a song, and in the meantime, you can visit Suno to create more songs to explore other genres and topics. So the command that I gave was very simple. So it was a song about a shark that's in love with a tuna fish, right? What it does is it gives you a cover image which allows you to download in video format. So if you're downloading it in video format, basically it'll just be this image over your music, and you can also then share it straight from here. You can also alter it, you can modify it straight from here, and then if you want to jump into Suno, you can go ahead, take this into Suno, and you can integrate the song and create a full length song. So as you can see, it's created the song, and it actually has lyrics as well as a rhythm and a beat, and it's got a verse and chorus, and if you want to continue, it'll give you a bridge and so forth. And I think this is absolutely fantastic in terms of music creation. It's really stepping up. So Copilot has really broken barriers here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you found this exciting, please drop us a comment. Tell us what your favorite feature is. If you've discovered something about Copilot that we don't know about, drop it in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. We'll see you next time. Cheers.